Back again. You want to know about my sedums, do you? Now, I absolutely love sedums, and there's many reasons for that. They're a very, very, very varied species of plant is a sedum. I often think of them as the temperate climate cactus. They are very juicy, succulent leaves. Now, there are teachings in agroforestry and permaculture that these are edible. Now, I have eaten the leaves of these. I can't say I was amazingly impressed, but I'm not saying that you should eat them. I mean, I personally didn't really get much out of it. I'm sure there's some scenarios. I've heard people say that they're good in stir fries and whatnot, but they're just a very, very good plant to have. I recommend these in planting schemes for a very good reason. You know, they might die down to nothing in winter time, but very quickly, very early on in the season, you get these very, very fresh petal-like leaves. And if you can look just down here, so we're in early February now, and you can probably see that. Let's have a little look in that. See, you've got all of them new, fresh, sort of juicy stems that are coming up. And usually what happens is you get this lovely lush green foliage during spring and summer. And then in autumn time, when a lot of things have sort of finished flowering, you get this lovely, this is Sedum Herbsfrude Autumn Joy. You get this lovely sort of mat on the top, sort of 3 foot tall, 2 to 3 foot tall, big sort of a carpet of flowers on the top. Really good bee plant, so it's good for the ecological planting scheme. It gives you that seasonal interest, you know. It'll get a bit leggy and sometimes needs a little bit of help in the autumn time. But I love this plant, you know, and what I like about it even more is you can divide this plant up. So I'm not going to do it today. I've actually decided I'm going to grow this on for another year in a bigger pot. You could chop that into easily 4 plants, maybe 4 plants, and keep dividing. It's really, oh, that's it, I killed it now. It's really, really good, very drought tolerant for them sort of scenarios. It won't tolerate waterlogging, but you know, it doesn't mind if the soil's moist either. It's just a good plant to have in the permaculture garden. Gives a lot of pollen. Disclaimer, I'm not going to tell you to eat it, right? I personally didn't enjoy it. I didn't die, but I only ate 1 leaf. So if you're gonna eat it, do your research, because I didn't actually get any specifics on which one is the right one to eat. Some of them are sedums. I don't know if you know, green roofs and sedum roofs are a lot smaller. Your stone crops, your native ones like that. Very, very versatile plant. I was going to show you chopping that into separate plants today, but I would definitely recommend any planting scheme where you want to add ecology and add seasonal interest, beauty as well. It's definitely one to go for. It doesn't have many pests, and it's just a good all-round plant to have in the garden. So that's what I would say about sedums. Get out there, get growing some today.